We come in peace, welcomed by strangers in a new land, from away, from afar, guided by the stars. We come in peace. I mean pieces, carrying traumas and baggage packed from generations of oppression, all fleeing old worlds or extending the reach of them. Persecuted for religious beliefs or planting the flags in the names of their leaders and gods, and all to attain sweet freedom and wealth. From old lands, ideas and ways, to be kings and to be queens like they were to them. To a new land of promised dreams, on land of broken trust and blood. All to be who they wish to become, from their mother and father lands to become. From potatoes, from taxes, from pains, to come in pieces. You come in peace, greeted with open arms. We welcomed you, dear strangers. Have you ever overstayed your welcome at a friend's or family's house? Have you? Like pirate ships with skulls and bones, they planted seeds in your sweet home. They come in peace. They come in pieces. Take us to your leaders, we'll make deals, give you blankets, give you God, give you civilization, give you our word. But you said, of course we did, but those are only words. Sticks and stones will break your bones and words will bond you for us. Tricked by sugars, alcohols, and promises of freedom from our pains. Like letting Dracula into your home, freely he roams, sucking the lifeblood from your motherland and family dry. All Hallows Eve was last month, but every day is death and taxes. Hurt people, but this was inhumane. Scalps and cottons. An alien world was subdued and trampled, landscape divided, torn apart, and the people? What people? The only people here were the ones who discovered it, cut it into pieces, fought over its resources, and claimed it as their own. We come in peace.
Enslaving humans, the family tree. Disrupt the system, ripples time and space to me. Guns and violence, macro, micro, y'all. Raging anger, ignorance affects us all. I see your beauty, let's flip the page. Bureaucratic, static, magic leads the way. Worldwide madness, pandemic life. Choose your ending, what's feeling right.
Starving is, rising is, levels of poverty. Money is, flowing is, keeping them running free. Poisoning, positive solutions. Contemplate, escalate, activate, conclusions. Peace will end right now. Pieces break to pieces right now. Superhero speeches right now. Wars of countless victims right now. Violent extinction right now. Pieces break to pieces right now. Superhero speeches right now. Wars of countless victims right now. Violent extinction right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now.
From clay to sun, these bones were cast to form your buildings with brick. From ships to chains and whips, 2.4 million of my ancestors sustained sharks on the middle passageway. Those unfortunate souls who survived the disease-ridden ocean of piss, vomit, rape, and confusion were sold like horses or cattle alongside other merchant goods. My red great-great-great-great-grandparents were cleared like brush to build your plantations. And the fields are stained with my African ancestors' blood. Overseers become officers. Masters become banks, bosses, and judges. Chains become jails, debts, and ghettos. All the trap is this and that. They do no more than you let them do. First the native, then the black, then the sky falls on you. I am black like the night and the stars shine through. I am red like the brick that you walk onto. I am a reflection of my ancestors and that of you. As my genes are of traumas and my hands are calloused, I've clung to the noose of injustice for a breath and I can't breathe. Have you ever sat up straight with the fear of death inside you when a cop car gets behind you or they pull you over blind you? Have you ever been belittled in a courtroom for a ticket that was bogus from the start when they entered? Padded heart? Have you ever felt discomfort from the clenching purses, car doors, locking eyes in stores? They follow me or they cross the street even though I'm dressed to kill professionally. Then you'll never understand below the surface of the skin degrees ancestry wherefrom I come or hope to be. For my brick and mortar family tree, you've hung me from. Thomas Jefferson said life and liberty too, but how does that mix with the thing we pursue? In a maze trying to find a better way to live, like a dog chasing its tail, but when does it give? Dealing with overseers, egotistical men, paying chump change for the back I break and I bend, only giving up the minimum to people who work, so a corner job's tempting even though it's in dirt. It's a shame how this game got us living a lie. I aspire to live higher and do more to get by, so I have to keep my 2 jobs to make it ahead, cause a man can't live on only water and bread. If I wanna have material and lavish things, midnight candles burn and the crickets sing. 2 suns pass by like the days don't end. For a piece of the pie, I'm gonna do it again. I won't pretend that I don't want money to spare. If I had it, I could be almost anywhere, living life with my liberty and doing my thing. Happiness is equivalent to freedom's ring. Happiness isn't money, it's what money provides. Some come from the green but still aren't satisfied. In somebody else's pocket under control and stress, so they'd rather flap or fall to leave the rest. Many don't really have it, even though it may seem. Credit cards keep them slave to their brand new things. Some don't front, they only deal with boulevard cream. In the street life, liberty's the only routine. Gamblers take a chance for a shake of the roll. Hookers hook for a buck at the midnight stroll. Players play the field looking for an okie doke, and the rest get caught up for a hit of the blow. Some wait for the opportunity to come, others chase the goals until their days are done. Round the clock at the bottom of this pyramid, living life in pursuit, that's just the way it is. On a routine, slaves wake up to the sun, working from 9 to 5 then 6 to 1, looking for a way up out of this ignorant bliss. Broken spirits shattered like glass, pursuing happiness in pursuit of happiness. So nobody's home, they're outside on the corner doing right from a wrong, counting every single second like it might be their last, looking up but it doesn't trickle down that fast. In pursuit of happiness, so nobody's home, everybody's looking forward, so they're all in the zone, looking for chrome and lavish things, a picket fence, American dreams, schemes and plots, but it hangs on a string and they dangle it in front of you with a stick in the bet. If you really want a baby, you gonna have to go fetch. In pursuit of happiness, so nobody's home, they're outside on the corner doing right from a wrong.
Ice cold, so bold, concrete made me. Jungle in the desert of the beast, it's crazy. Hazy like a fire in the country with the wine. It's a shake up when you wake up in this life in time. Sign here, accept the rules of the game. When the bombs drop, conquering the world with your name. Fame is irrelevant, breathing is a task. I scream from the top in the castle, get the cash. It's an IOU, fuck the paper, give me gold. I'ma back my crew when the time's right, go. Grown up in the belly, it's a feast, my dude. I'm an Oak Town original, the coupe I flew. A lover and a fighter, a spook by the door. Inside, outside, I'm a seed at the core. Clapping for the cover, chant great spirit. It's the truth I spit. You can hug it, you can fear it. It's the truth I spit. Life in the game when I wake up in the morning time. Is it morning time? Did we mourn his mind? Or his body what he left behind? I'm dotting mine and I'm crossing mine. Make the sign of the time if I fall behind. Get up off my knees, can't press rewind. Fast forward ain't an option, so I mind my rhymes. Put it all together simple, it ain't hard to find. Just a can of worms, baby, and I'm back on the grind. I've lost my money and I've lost my mind, but my heart still ticks and it's you I find. Damn girl, you're fine and you right on time. Life ain't a barrel of monkeys, but if it worked, it'd be the see none, speak none, hear none, be none of the above. Cause life ain't a game, girl, it's all about love. If life ain't living, then love ain't loving. Your friends ain't friendly and bloods ain't cousins. If life ain't living, then love ain't loving. Your friends ain't friendly and bloods ain't cousins. If life ain't living, then love ain't loving. Your friends ain't friendly and bloods ain't cousins. If life ain't living, then love ain't loving. Your friends ain't friendly and bloods ain't cousins. If life ain't living, then love ain't loving. Your friends ain't friendly and bloods ain't cousins. If life ain't living, then love ain't loving. Your friends ain't friendly and bloods ain't cousins. If life ain't living, then love ain't loving. Your friends ain't friendly and bloods ain't cousins. If life ain't living, then love ain't loving. Your friends ain't
We came from California to Maine, seeking less stress, more for less. A chance to enhance this opportunity to nest, grow roots on our oak tree near spruces and pines. A star to reflect how we both are aligned. A reprieve from the hamster wheels of nickels and dimes, from the Silicon Valley that was flooded with crimes. The gunpoints and tiptoes of walking in lines. A safe passage to freedoms that lived only in our minds. To inhale fresh air without smoke from the vines. A leap of faith into this unknown, the beautiful divine. From tragedy-riddled streets as we choked in our primes. The greed, drought, and illnesses, all signs of a time it was time. See a sky full of birds and an ocean of lobster boats. To MEET home, welcomed from the Golden Gate. To vacation land, we needed a break from the overstimulation of noises and perpetual maidens and Peter Pans. We paid attention too much without a return on our investments and set our sights on the land of this land's original peoples, from the Ohlone to the Wabanaki. From the Spanish presidios, greedy gold rushes, and great migrants back to the trickery of the French and British colonization, we returned with similar hopes to attain life, liberty, and the pursuit of prosperity, property, and happiness. From our union, we planted a beautiful seed of hope with new ideas and a new generation, a new Mainer, born into a lineage of educators, scientists, social workers, warriors, activists, change and freedom makers, sailors, and people who move mountains with faith. We came from California to Maine and brought all of our ancestors along from their various journeys. From sea to shining sea and back again. From the bloodshed of innocence and ignorance to the place strangers were once welcomed before they spread like cancer or COVID-19. Seeking a better life like so many more before us, to find our path along the tracks that led so many to freedom, to reinvent ourselves in the whitest state that once purged itself of color, after crafting merchant ships for enslavement to now trolling the bottoms for its greatest export, like the native lands in between. Woody Guthrie lied. This land was and is Wabanaki. To acknowledge that alone is not enough. Lights, camera, action is what we need. We came from California to Maine to write a new chapter, to right old wrongs, full circle on our destiny manifest.